Erica B, and we about to just get straight into the video. Okay, so to start off, I'm just gonna be pushing back my cuticles. I'm using this little cuticle pusher thing. Don't know what it's called. I'm pretty sure it's called cuticle pusher because that's what I put into Google. Okay, and then after we do that, I'm going to clip the remaining cuticle that's kind of sticking up that you push back with the cuticle clippers, and the other tool that I don't know what it's called, but you're gonna see it. I'm gonna use that first before the clippers. This thing right here, girl, I'm pretty sure it's called a cuticle cutter. Maybe, I think that's what the package said, but I don't know. It's kind of old, so you know. But anywho, we're gonna go in and clip the cuticles. Be careful, take your time. This is fast forwarded. It takes time, okay? Because you don't want to hurt yourself, all right? Next, I'm just going to go in with this e-file that I got from Amazon. It's the AirC brand, and the bit that I'm using, girl, I'm looking at it right now, is the safety bit. It says polish nail side edge. I also like to use the needle head one. The little description is the same, polish nail side edge. But yeah, so what you're gonna do is remove the cuticle that's on the nail. You're not actually touching your skin. You're kind of putting it flat on your nail. And I got this from other videos, so if you need to do that, sis, by all means, finish this one first and then go watch another video. But yeah, like I said, you're removing the dead cuticle on your nail, not your skin. I clipped my nails off camera, and then I'm going to go in and just file them. I like to make sure my shape is cool underneath the nail. I don't want to just clip it and keep it jagged and raggedy under there because it's going to grow out, and you never know. Sis, we trying to grow long nails, okay? We're putting on these tips. It's not a tip. It's a full nail. We putting these on, but we still want our nails to be cool, okay? It's like your hair. You want to take care of your natural hair in that protective style, right? Okay. Girl, we are gonna call these tips because that's what they call on Amazon. So I'm going ahead and fitting all the tips to my nail. I did have to go in and file the sides of a few that was too big because there wasn't an exact match. Next, I'm gonna go in and etch the back of the nail tips. You can do this with the regular nail file as well. Next, I'm gonna go in and buff my natural nail to give it more of a rough surface. That's pretty much what you're doing in both of these steps. You want to give your nail a little bit of a rough surface so that the gel and all that can adhere and stay on, because we are not taking all this time to do these nails for them to pop off next day. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to hear who got the time. I don't have the time. This took time, okay? Matter of fact, it took me a few days, okay? Because I did one hand and was like, child, I need a break. Then I'm going to take this alcohol on a cotton pad and go ahead and wipe the nail to remove any dust and all that, you know, you just buffed up all that stuff. We got to get rid of it. I'm going to say, if you can get something lint-free, get it, because, child, I was working with lint this whole video. You ain't going to know that, but I know that, okay? Now I'm going in with this pH bond from Gelish. I'm going to try to link it below. When I linked it in my last video, but girl, the set came with this and the cuticle oil for like $9. It's no longer available, but anywho, they say this help it last long, so I got her, and we just gonna use it, okay? Going in with the Beetles nail glue. Did I tell y'all that's the tips that I'm using? Yeah, that's the tips that I'm using, the same ones from last video. The Beetles nail tips, girl, they work cool. They good, okay? Because you want to buy Apres, go ahead. Or Apres, whatever you want to buy, go ahead. Send me one while you at it. The jelly tips. I think I want round. Not round, almond. Yep, that's what I want. So I'm going to take the Beetles nail glue, apply it to the back of the tip, and then you want to get that little at the end, so you paint it on there like a regular polish, and then just on the part that you etched or whatever, right? And then you want to, I'm gonna show you, hold on, it's coming right there. Get that little on it, and then apply it to your nail, starting from the cuticle, press down, and then cure in the lamp. I cured for 30 seconds, I believe. Child, let me just tell you how dedicated I was, right? So I left the regular like full hand nail lamp in my parents' house, so all I had was this small little Beetles lamp doing all my nails, and I did my toes. Girl, we was fitting 2 fingers in there, 3 toes in there, but you know what? It worked out. Took way longer than it needed to and should have, but my nails did. So so here's what my nails are looking like after freshly applying the tips. Now I'm going to go back in with the e-file, seal the cuticle. That's what they call it. It's called sealing the cuticle. They say this is critical to your nails lasting a long time, and you also want to take this time to remove any glue that kind of squirts out when you was pressing the nails on. Use the sanding bit, because the other thing I was using, it didn't work. But I'm also tell you, this took forever. Sanding the gel off, I was ready to give up, I'm not gonna lie, but it was ugly, so I had to keep going. After your 30 minutes of sanding down the gel and whatnot, you want to go ahead and clip, trim, and shape to your desired length. I would say invest in a cuticle, girl, not cuticle, an acrylic nail clipper. The regular nail clippers work fine, but I find that they kind of smash the nail when you clip them because they're not as wide, and so it's just not giving you a clean cut. But sis, they work, so if that's all you got like me, use it and it's gonna come through. You see that nail? She looking real right. Here's what my nails are looking like, and I also feel like you can get them all to the exact same length with the acrylic one, but you know, we finessed it. They look, you can't even tell because some of them was a little longer than the others, but you wouldn't even know. Okay, and now it's time for break one. Girl, I had to get some cereal because when I tell you, it was just that. Next, I'm going in with the Modelones, girl, I was about to say Modelones base coat. I'm going to apply this to all the nails and then cure for 30 seconds. I'm also putting little notes on the screen of like the steps or whatever, but I did not wipe my nails off with alcohol. Well, I didn't show me wiping them off with alcohol because after that cereal, sis, we came back like a whole 10 hours later, and so I did everything and I prepped them before coming back on the camera, basically. Next, after this, I'm going in with the Gelish polish in Creme de la Femme. This is going to be our base coat for that little bottom color. I'm going to apply this to all the nails and then cure for 60 seconds, and I am going to do 2 coats. Now I'm going in with this Savvyland color. This is in the shade 4. I'm going to leave all the products linked below. Got it from Amazon. But this is the color that I'm going to use for one of the tips. Some of the clips are going to be in real time, but I'm just going to say this. Do whatever you got to do to get your tip on there, because watching videos and whatnot, you're going to see right here, like I was trying to use this skinny brush like most people are using. And sis was not working, so then I was like, okay, maybe it's, you see how it's not even fluffing out a little bit, like I ain't want it to fluff out too much. Sis was stiff, and so I was like, this is just not working. Fluffed it out, and then I was like, dang, maybe it's supposed to stay stiff. So I just ended up changing brushes completely, like the flat brush that I poured out the gel with, and she worked fine. Girl, really just paint on the tip, and then when you clean it up with acetone, it's so much easier to clean it up with acetone after you just like got on your coat, you know what I mean, to make the tip. So that's my little advice. So here I'm kind of showing you guys what my nails look like so far, and this is also the clip where I'm going to show you in real time how long it took. But basically, you see what I'm saying? Like right now, I would just go ahead and paint your whole tip, girl. Go all the way to the edge, like to the deep corner that you want for the tip. You know what I mean? Like right there on the side. Like paint all the way down there, just regularly. Just paint the whole tip, and then when you take the acetone, clean it up and make the arch or whatever. I feel like that's easiest. I didn't do it, but like after this is my second time doing my nails. You said, yeah, my second time doing the tips anyway. So that's just what I'm gathering, because sis, on yourself, it's just not it. Like on somebody else, okay, yeah, go ahead and take your time, you know, be professional, do it real nice and neat, and then just clean up your mistakes. But working on yourself, girl, the angles and whatnot, just paint that tip and then clean it up with acetone. I told you I was working with lint the entire video. I don't know if it's the brushes or what, but yeah, a few of them got some lint pieces in there. I'm looking at them right now, my index finger and one of my pinkies. But you wouldn't, no, not my index finger and my ring finger. Girl, not me not knowing my fingers, but you would never know, so. For each tip, I also went in and did 2 coats, curing for 60 seconds between each coat. So I was in between doing a crocodile print and a marble print on my nails. I'm gonna show you, girl, the clip is on my phone. 1 second, cause it ain't even on here, hold on. So here's what I was talking about. I tried to practice the crocodile print and marble on these little fake nails that came with the, girl, came with something. But yeah, the crocodile, she wasn't it. So I went in with marble. For this first hand, the shades that I'm mixing are 2, 36, and 4, and a little bit of white to make this marble. I'm also going to be applying first the Amelie, this right here, the Blossom Gel. This kind of helps it kind of do its thing. Honestly, you probably don't even need this for the marble, more so for the crocodile print, but I still did it anyway. Girl, whatever's going to make life a little easier, okay? So yeah, apply a thin coat of this, and then you're just going to dab each color on the nail and then kind of swirl, girl. You're going to see in the later clips that when I did my other hand, I only mixed the 4 shade in white, because this color was kind of off. Like it didn't match the tip, and I kind of wanted it to match the tip, and it just didn't. So my pinkies are different, but it's okay. See, I had already knew. I started swirling, and I'm like, this is not giving the color I wanted. That's why I decided to add the white. I was thinking it was gonna make it a little bit more pinker. Girl, I tried to paint it and everything. It was just a no, honestly, for me. More so just because of the color. I wanted it to match the tip, like I said. So I'm gonna add that white, and we just gonna do what it do. Now thinking about it, I could have just took some acetone and wiped it off. Girl, I'll be like, ooh, I can't touch nothing. I don't know. It'd be real weird when I do my own nails versus somebody else. It's almost like I don't trust myself. That, did you really cure this all the way? Is everything gonna be cool? Like, you see that? The color is just off. Next, we're gonna apply these jewels. What I did was just applied a little bit of top coat to the ring finger and then I'm gonna stick the jewels on. We gonna cure that for 60 seconds, and then we're gonna put the top coat right back over it. I didn't go all the way over it, but just kind of, girl, you know, a little extra glue, and then you're gonna cure that again for 60 seconds. Hand number 1 done, complete, finito. Before I show y'all the final results, let's go ahead and get these ashy cuticles under control. This is the cuticle oil that came with that pH bond I was telling you about for $9. If I find it, it's gonna be linked below. Here's the final nails. What you think? Let me know in the comments. Girl, they came out real cute, okay? Real cute. I'm also gonna show you what I meant by my pinkies. You see that? The second one, she turned out a little bit better. You see that? Yup.
Tired of saying that my time is coming.